Hey guys, it is Stevie here, and today I wanted to do a little mini pinners conference haul and kind of talk about my favorite classes and which ones I thought were worth the cost and all of that good stuff. So if you want to hear about that, please feel free to watch. Okay, so if you have a shop or a business or anything like that, make sure that you bring plenty of cards. Pinners Conference was a really great way for me to network, and I ended up giving out so many of my business cards, but I didn't have anything really to put them in, so I went ahead and I bought this from a local business. It was Material Girl Kirsten.etsy.com. I will have everything that I can find linked down below, by the way, but it's just this cute little cat, bunny, panda animal pattern, and it keeps my cards, and I absolutely love this. Super handy. I just pop it right into my purse. And then I stopped by the Red Robin booth and I picked up some of these Reset Girl stickers and Carpe Diem stickers. I've heard a lot about these, and anyone who knows the Reset Girl knows that her stickers are very not cheap. I will say that. So when I saw these for $5 for 8 sheets, and they're word stickers, which I love. So I went ahead and I picked up a package of these. And then I picked up a package of the Carpe Diem stickers. This was also $5 for 8 sheets. These are probably the only like specific planner specific products that I bought from a booth, and they're really pretty. I'm really happy with these. Also, I will talk about my top 3 favorite classes and whether or not I thought they were worth the fee, because every class for the most part did have a fee associated with taking the class. If you wanted to buy the supplies, you could just sit in the class and there was nothing you had to pay for, but then you couldn't really participate. So I will go over that in a second. So I did buy this. I love this. This was from Kinana Knitters, and I will leave her site below. I bought this for my daughter. It's a little zebra stuffed animal from Africa. I love this. She's going to the village that she buys these from later this year. We're actually able to talk and connect on that level because my older sister spent a long time in Africa because she was in the Peace Corps. So that kind of holds a very special place in my heart because that's where my little sister was and she loved it there. And so I saw this and I had to get it. This was, I think, $20, and I thought it's great. I love that it's completely unique. Every one that I picked up, even if it was a zebra, it still looked different from the next because they're all unique. So I love this. The next thing that I bought that I'm so excited about is this beautiful aquamarine and moonstone necklace. It was a custom design from one of the shops there, and I will link her information below. It's really beautiful. I love this. My only thing is I said I wanted the length to be really long, and I think that might have been a mistake. I might need to just make it a little bit shorter because it is too long and it does hide under my shirt, but I actually love this so much that I want to show it off. But originally I had wanted it lower so my daughter couldn't pull it off of me, but I'm going to go ahead and shorten it a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and be able to show that off. But I won't be able to wear it around my daughter because she will break it, but I think it's worth it because the stones are beautiful. So this is probably the coolest thing that I bought. I'm really glad that I found these. These are, what are they called? X-Acto knives, but these are pen blades. They're a little bit different. So this one has the shape of an X-Acto knife, but you push it out. It's really easy to use. And then when you're done, you can push that little button and it goes right back in. It's a lot harder to hurt yourself with it. And they even had like a little video of the guy teaching his kid to use it, or the gentleman teaching his daughter to use it. And so this is the 11. And then this is the 15. And they all have different uses. This one you can kind of see has like the hook blade, or the hook blade on it. So this one is perfect for cutting out stickers. And I will show you guys my crafting and my stuff with this because I'm going to be doing an art journal and using Lisa Hoffman stickers, and I have to use a blade to cut out the stickers, but it allows you to get more detailed when you're cutting things out. And I believe that this one is if you're cutting things like leather or really thick paper or any material that's thicker. I'm really excited about this because I'm going to use this on cardstock and things like that. And a little detail in the packaging. I love that they have a little ruler right here. One side is inches. This one is obviously, I think, centimeters. But they do have a ruler right here, which is amazing. I love these. I'm so glad that I found these. Yeah, this was one of the coolest stops for sure. Okay, so I'm going to try not to blind you guys too much with this stuff. So there was this really cool booth, and I will link the shop below. There was a really cool booth with different crafting supplies. And one of the things that he had was this washi, or not washi, his shop is gowashi.com, is this adhesive runner tape, which is awesome. I got the 3mm and the 6mm. So the small and the medium width. There was a thicker width one, but I decided not to go for that. I don't really use that. And then I picked up 3 rolls of washi from him. This is supposed to be one of those like DIY color it yourself washies. I'm gonna leave it black and white because that's more my style. I picked this one up for my friend Key. It's Santa. It's like a watercolor Santa and his reindeer. I think she is going to love that. And then I picked this up for myself because I'm a sucker for like blue and white polka dots with flowers. And this reminds me a lot of a paper that I have that I got from a Planner Society kit back in April or May. So I love that. And that's kind of the last of the stuff that I bought that was like my absolute favorite crafting stuff that I just bought on its own. Now I'm going to show you the stuff that I bought for classes. And I'm also going to talk about a couple of the more disappointing things that I got. Oh, I totally forgot. I also got these 2 adhesive dots and then adhesive squares. And these were $1 each. So absolutely amazing. So this is the stuff that I got from my 3rd favorite class, which was the Plan a Happy Life with Stephanie from the Happy Planner. And we got a thing of washi. It was $20 for a thing of washi. And all of this was individually packed and we put it together in the class. And then it came with a cover. It came with the sticky notes. It came with these pocket picture thingies right here. Came with a folder. It came with graph and lined paper, an entire package of it actually, and a divider. And these were all individually wrapped and we put them together in the class. There was also a highlighter, but I have already given that to my daughter. She commandeered it, so it's gone. And then we got a planner with a planner band. So this is the full 18-month planner. We got the pocket cards and we got a sticker book, one of the basic sticker books, which I already own. I'm such a nerd. I actually asked her to sign it and she did. And yes, I'm a planner nerd. So the reason that this is 3rd and it's on my list isn't necessarily because I learned a whole lot. I've been a planner girl forever. I have several happy planners already. I have pretty much everything that they already gave us except for the note paper. I never bought that. But I wanted to go to the class because it was $20. You got a ton of stuff, which I will be doing another giveaway. You got a ton of stuff, and you also got to meet a whole bunch of people who you didn't know were planner girls. If you're a planner girl, even if you don't use a happy planner, I recommend that you go to the class, and I think that this package is valued probably about $100, if not more. I think that the $20 is completely worth it. It's so nice to meet Stephanie. She's so sweet. I think that this class is kind of what made me realize that there are more planner people out there than I ever even realized. And it's just a really amazing community. So I was super happy to take this class And yeah, it was just really, really, really fun. If you're going to Pinners in Utah or in, I think Georgia is the last stop, or even if you go next year and they have this, I recommend that you take the class. It's amazing. So my second favorite class was the TomBow class, specifically watercolor markers class. So this was the learning how to use watercolor markers class. This was by TomBow, who helped sponsor the event. It came with directions and a printout of a watercolor pineapple. And then she showed us how to get this effect. I personally would not pick these colors typically, but I love the way it came out because for me, these little splotches of color, I love watercolor. You guys know that from my stickers, from my planning style. Watercolor is my jam. So this was great for me because I did not know how to do any of this. And I now have all of these directions that I can use and this little chart. And she showed us how to make watercolor background. So this class was actually free and it came with this baggie. Now there were paper towels and a piece of cardstock and other stuff in there, but the real star was the TomBow pens, obviously. It came with 6 TomBow pens, including the blender pen, which was N00. And it came with this beautiful turquoise 452, this green, which is 195, 725, which is this really pretty pink color, but it's called red for some reason. I don't see where the colors are listed. It was on that sheet, but it's not a red color. 905, which is an orange, and then this yellow one, 025. And this was completely free. Most of the classes were charging to get supplies to participate in the class. So it was just a really nice change of pace. And then they also had a discount for their products if you went to their booth and bought anything. So I went ahead and I bought the advanced lettering set, and I haven't opened it yet. And it has dual brush pens, color blender pen, calligraphy pens, with 2 types of brush tips, twin tip black permanent marker, smudge proof pencil, premium eraser, and then I can download the lettering sheets for free. And this was $5 off, and they were saying that this kit, they had originally launched it on their website and it sold out within 10 minutes or something crazy, or 10 hours, something crazy. It sold out in the first day. So they did have enough to bring to the conference. So I just went ahead and I snatched this up. I'm really excited to test it out. So that was my second favorite class that I took. This is the first. So this was a class taught by an artist in Scottsdale, Bari J, and I was not going to take this class. The title of the class, I don't remember what it was, but the title is not exciting. It was like using colored watercolors to use a coloring book to create wall art. It just was not an exciting title. But I have a friend who follows Bari J, loves her artwork, and convinced me that I should take this class. So I decided not to take the bunting banners class, decided to take this class, and I'm so glad that I did, because this is by far the best, like $20 that I have spent that entire trip. I loved this class. It was my favorite class. I learned a lot about watercolor pencils, and it was nice because you did have to pay for the book, which was like $18 or $20, and the images are just stunning in here, and they have some patterns, and I had her sign it because I'm a nerd, but in the back the images are on watercolor paper, so you can use watercolor pens. Look at that. I'm not touching that. That's just getting framed. I am not going to paint that. It's just so beautiful. So this was like $20, I think, but in the bag for free was so much stuff. There was a $10 gift card to Joann's that they had donated. There were watercolor pencils, TomBow colored pencils, and then a little bit of fabric and a paintbrush. This was my most enjoyed class other than the TomBow one. I had a difficult time picking between the two, but this is the one that I really feel like it kind of made me want to be more into things like watercolors and you know, want to do it myself and create beautiful art. But in this coloring book, I could only find one page that I was kind of like, well, this isn't really my favorite. Maybe I'll just practice on this one. But every other page, it took me 10 minutes to pick out what page I would practice on because I love everything. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, so gorgeous. Worth every penny. And then you get the $10 gift card to Joann's, or at least we did. So I don't know if any of these classes will be offered where you are. I'm pretty sure the Happy Planner one and the TomBow one will. I don't know about Bari J, but if she is there, I cannot recommend this class enough. It was just eye-opening. It made me feel like I could create anything and I could be just as talented as anybody else. It was a really inspiring class. So those are my top 3 classes. Not to be negative, there were a couple of classes that I was iffy about. I know that a lot of the people who go there and teach classes, they don't make money on the classes, they make money on the kits. But there were a couple of classes that I got a little bit frustrated with. There was one class where the fee was $25 to get the little palette. And when I looked at the palette, it was a $5 palette from Recollections that I already have. And I was just a little bit frustrated because there was a little piece of watercolor paper about 4x6 with like flowers or a butterfly stamped on it. And then this $5 palette from Michaels. And I understand that's how they make their money, but I got frustrated because I'm not spending $25 on a $5 palette and a piece of paper. I just thought that was really unreasonable. And so I wasn't super happy about that. But the class was good. I just wish that I could have participated in it, but I just wasn't going to spend that money after I spent so much money shopping and on everything else. There was this really amazing crepe paper flower class that I took, but that was also frustrating because I was sitting in the back and the video wasn't on the big screens like the other classes, and it was such detailed work that I couldn't really see what she was doing. So I didn't quite get as much out of that as I would have liked, but I think that's more of like a technical issue. And then other than that, there weren't really any classes that I really regretted taking. I think that I learned a lot. I took some really great photography classes, and I will link the photographers below if you're interested in checking out their stuff. So I got a lot out of that weekend. A lot. So, oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys this. How beautiful is that? I am not coloring that. I'm literally just going to frame her coloring book pages. If you guys have any questions about my experiences, I had such a good time. It felt so empowering and wonderful to be out with all these women and to have a good time. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you're going or if you wanted to go, leave a comment in the box below. And if you did go or plan on going, let me know what classes you took or are taking. I want to see what everyone did because I feel like I missed out on a lot because you can only take one class at a time. And I just wanted to be like Hermione and be in several classes at once. If you get that reference, comment below. I love me some Harry Potter. But I love you guys and I will talk to you later.